Welcome back to The Experience, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Falgu. And today I have my buddy Alexander Reyes, a.k.a. Bobo, as my co-host. And then I also have a very special friend on. We've been friends since we were real little. Went to middle school together, high school together. Pretty much grew up around the neighborhoods together. And he's always been a stand-up dude with me. He's always been a good guy, family man, true to his roots. And he's also a professional arm wrestler, so he's a bad motherfucker. So please give it up for my buddy Kyle Bear.
Pleasure to be here.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for coming. What's up?
Oh, not too much.
So what's up, dude? What's up? How's your family? How's the kids?
Everything's good, man.
Speak a little closer.
Both the kids are playing ball.
Right.
Little girl's playing high school ball. My little boy be starting park ball.
Boy and a girl, huh?
Yep. Little girl graduates this year, so it makes me feel kind of old.
Dude, how old is she?
She'll be 18 in August.
Dude, I feel old as fuck. And I don't even have kids yet, dude.
Bust them out, bro.
One day.
It's a hell of a ride for sure.
What so I know you got like a new job and stuff, but you were telling me about like it's like a better promotion or like a bigger deal.
Oh, it's a real big deal, man. It's kind of like the dream. You work less, get paid more.
Yeah.
That's a good dream.
Cannot complain. The company is great. The owners are great. People I work for, it's
fuck, I'd never wake up.
It's good, bro.
Good. So tell us about this arm wrestling, bro. It's a unique
I just
sport.
texted old boy right now.
That's
it's a unique sport, and you do it professionally.
Yeah. I've been to Vegas, almost all the southern states except for Texas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama.
What's the pay like? Is it big money, little money?
There's no pay.
There's no pay.
I mean, they do have super matches. Super matches is 1-on-1, best 3 out of 5, best 2 out of 3.
Like some over the top shit.
Yeah.
Like Sylvester Stallone.
That's what it's called, over the top.
Oh, yeah,
No, it's just like that. It's not called over the top,
right?
But it's just called super matches. Guys will put up money.
Yeah.
Like, you can kick my ass, throw $1,000 on the table. We'll see who takes it.
That's awesome, bro.
I don't care for it because I don't like it. I like to pull tournaments.
Okay.
You know? I like to pull multiple people.
That's what they call it. They call it pull.
Yeah. I just never did get into it.
It reminds me, but when you say like pool tournament, it reminds me of like how a buddy of mine Fish, he plays pool and they have tournaments, and I guess it's like a point system type deal.
Yeah.
And it's more strategy.
So most of it's double elimination.
Mm-hmm.
You get tournaments every once in a while that is triple elimination, but there's very few and far between.
That's like some huge.
Yeah. But most of it's double elimination. It's all weight class.
Okay.
So you don't have a 120-pound guy going up against a 300-pound guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Back then you told me they didn't have like the weight classes, huh?
They had them, but they were spread from as far as I know.
Damn.
So most of the weight classes is 0 to 154, 155 to 176, 176 to 198, 198 to 220, 220 to 220, 220 plus.
So they got some big ass dudes.
What you weigh, bro?
Right now, I'm offered about 185.
And you was telling me you was gonna cut down, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut to 176. That's the class I pull up with the middleweight class.
Okay.
And it's all dudes 176.
Yeah.
Damn.
So in a way, is it kind of like like UFC style weight classes?
UFC wrestling type deal, yeah.
Right.
Boxing, just to make it fair for the most part.
Yeah.
You got guys that cut down from 130 pounds to 198s.
Damn.
So I kind of got started, I was always competitive as a kid, you know that.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, and you had big fucking forearms ever since I knew you. Like you had Popeye forearms, and I was like, God damn, bro, why my arms don't look like that?
From little, bro. But that's
dude.
like working out. Like you was doing stuff outside.
No,
No,
I guess,
bro, he literally was
genetics,
like a little kid with
my
fucking huge,
my grandpa
huge
was the
guns.
same way.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
He's got them fucking fishing forearms, bro.
I got started, probably 2012. I met a real good friend of mine, my friend Grant. Met up with him one day. He had an arm wrestling shirt on. I'm like, man, I said, you do that? And he's like, yeah. He said, he was one of the top guys in the state.
Damn.
I said, well, I've been wanting to get into that and never knew how.
Yeah.
Never knew there was this world of a totally
Arm
different
wrestling.
sport. Never knew it.
Yeah.
So,
But you love doing it in school because I remember
I did it in
Kyle
school. I was never
always
beat.
wanted to arm wrestle,
Like,
bro.
Never got beat by nobody in school.
What school? What high school you in?
Eric.
Oh, you went to Eric.
Yeah, with
Y'all
John
held
Eric.
down at that E.
So
Oh yeah, dude. He was like the king over there with the fucking arm wrestling before it was even like a thing.
Oh, hold up. You an Arab boy?
yeah,
Me too.
yep. Sorry to hear that.
For those that don't know that voice, guys, it's Tyler, aka Young Jamie on the
So
on the
I
panels?
thought I was
Yeah, on
the shit.
panels.
Yeah,
Getting into this, like, man, I like people never beat me, and I'm like, so I got with my partner. He said, look, he said, we're having a big practice in the feet. He said, we'll see how good y'all come.
Yeah.
Hit us up, come
Yeah.
check it out. I showed up, they had about 10 guys there, and that was a totally different world. I got my ass handed to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
For the first time.
Like, it was just crazy. Like, little guys, like, I'm like, the hell?
Yeah.
Talk a little closer to the mic.
And,
perfect.
like, it just changed my whole perspective on it. Like,
Right.
So I did one practice in 2012 and then went to regionals, which was one of the biggest tournaments. It was in Georgia.
Yeah.
And my buddy's like, look, just come here with us. They got a novice class, just pull a novice class. Because they rate you at different.
Yeah.
Beginners, novice, and then you move to pro.
Damn.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, like, I'll show up. So I'm thinking, a small tournament, regionals was big.
Damn.
And my buddy, he cut to 154 pounds to do that. So I show up and there's a lot of people there. There's a bunch of people from Lafitte.
Right.
It was the team. It was the Lafitte arm benders at the time.
Where that was at?
Albany, Georgia.
Damn,
It's about
dude.
an 8.5 hour drive.
That's where it's at, bro.
So they had boys from all over Louisiana.
all over the country.
Oh, wow,
Because it was
bro.
an SEC regionals. So you had from
What year was this?
2012, 13.
Damn, bro.
Oh, so you went in it straight, bro.
Yeah.
So you-
So
were
I
you
got
still-
thrown straight to the wolves.
Were you still
Yeah.
arm wrestling?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you arm wrestle like on a day like you were practicing to try this or this?
No, I went to one legitimate practice and then I'm like, they got a tournament coming up and I'm like, oh fuck, like,
Yeah.
Damn,
okay,
bro.
Let's go. Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Like, so I showed up and I met some of the guys that's on the team now. Like these guys were legit. Like my partner's like, you're gonna have to go in the 176 weight class, and he started naming some of these names, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they had a website called the Northeast Board.
Right.
The Northeast Board was the way of communication before Facebook. So they would post all the tournaments on it, the rankings for each state throughout the country.
Yeah.
So I started reading the names he's spitting out, and I'm like, I'm looking at these guys at this tournament, I'm like, that motherfucker ain't 176 pounds. There ain't no way.
Right.
Jacked up.
So I go, I meet these guys, the nicest people you ever meet. Like, I played sports my whole life. In the arm wrestling world is nothing compared to any other sport I've ever played.
Yeah.
Like, just the people, the way they, the way it is.
It's almost like it's not anti, but like the douche is out. There's no
It's
talking to Mike, dude.
It's just
Talking to Mike, bro.
it's just a big ass family all over the
Yeah,
country.
yeah.
Like all over the world.
Some bad motherfuckers
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. So we go to this tournament and I'm nervous as all hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Never did this before. Second time ever being on a legitimate arm wrestling table. I think I placed fourth, left hand, right handed. And that was a 0 to 198 weight class because that's how novice runs.
Bro, you
Okay.
do both arms?
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
So it just progressed. I got hooked on it. I mean, went through the beginner pain because there you go through some pains. Like you get pains in your arms like a toothache.
Oh,
that
like
won't go
physical
away.
stuff.
Yeah. So
You ever ripped anything?
I had
Or torn anything?
inflamed bicep tendon on my right side that went up into my shoulder. Couldn't lift my arm up at all.
But I asked you when I was cutting your hair last week, you said that you seen the dudes like bicep tear.
Oh,
and
I've
shit,
seen
huh?
bicep tears.
Arm
I've seen
snap.
arm snap. It's,
Bro.
it
Can you fucking
it's
imagine?
horrible. Like and
Yeah,
it, it's the sound is unforgettable. Like
bro.
it's bad.
Bro.
So is it just from like the pressure that they're applying, and it would just
You actually can get put in a bad position, and your arm right here will twist like a corkscrew and snap. It's bad.
Bro, that's some crazy shit.
So
It makes me never want to arm
And
wrestle
saying
again,
that,
ever.
so we had a little after I got into it a little bit. Everybody started knowing who I was and everything. We had a little tournament at Paradise
Okay.
right there by the house.
Yeah.
Friend of mine was putting on this little thing. He said, "Man," he said, "we want to have an arm wrestling tournament at the bar. The winner gets a $50 bar tab." I said, "Okay." I said, "I'm not going to do it because I
Right.
don't like confrontation.
Right.
So I know how people in ballrooms are. They lose, they want to fight.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
You get that little lick on. Yeah.
they want to fight. So I started telling a bunch of guys on the team. They're like, all right, we'll go. So they gave me an unlimited bar tab just to referee it.
Damn.
So I'm like, that's cool. I don't have to do shit.
That's pretty
But just
cool.
make sure nobody gets fucked up.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine from the team, he was a bigger boy. He wound up winning the whole thing, won the $50 bar tab and everything. After it was all said and done, they had a group of guys sitting by the door, paying attention, but never did say nothing. We all bullshitting on our end. Everybody calms down. I go walk to the bathroom, come back out. My wife and her friend was sitting by the table. I come out and they're the only two in the bar. I'm like, well, what the hell happened? Like somebody got pissed off and wanted to fight.
Damn, bro, that was a long piss or a quick piss?
It was quick.
Damn.
So I walked out. She goes, that guy just broke his arm. I said, what? That fast. Like, some of them drunk guys would get on the table and one guy broke his arm. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, so like a regular dude was wrestling an arm wrestling dude?
No, it was two regular dudes. But that's how that's how it happens. Like,
Damn,
like I don't do that in ballrooms. Like
Yeah.
I very rarely.
Yeah. Well, cause you used to like having like the, you know,
You got the peg you hold
Yeah,
on them
yeah.
to, but it ain't just that. It's because people like to fight. You know,
Right.
My luck, I'm gonna do it and hurt myself.
Right.
So
Well, yeah, bro. I mean, I remember when we was little, bro. You used to like fighting, so I
did-
never wanted.
I guess it's a boy. It's like an ego thing. Like it's not even just the ego thing, but even like that reminds me of something that happened at a bar. A friend of mine, Jermaine, he beat the guy in pool. He's all right. He had to go. The dude was from Detroit. He's like, no. He wanted to fight. Then Jay was like, nah, I ain't about to fight you, bro. You like 5'2". And then he's like, I'm gonna go get my pistol. I'm from Detroit.
yeah.
It's like you think it's a competitive thing / ego thing.
Well, it's a little bit of everything, you know, but you get humbled fast. Like, you got guys that ballroom arm wrestle all their life. They're 50 years old. They could beat everybody, never been beat. Then they come to an arm wrestling tournament, put your arm on the table, and you get smashed, and it humbles you pretty quick, you know.
Okay.
Huh.
Like, we got guys that wanted to come to practice with us because they've never been beat in a ballroom, but they don't want to get beat on the table.
Damn.
Right. The chupacabra, bro.
Chupacabra.
Is that even real, bro?
I mean,
I mean, I've never seen one. So.
I'll pop it down real
what
quick.
y'all call it in Honduras? Leibniz said that there's a name for it. They got a beast out there too.
What?
Yeah, man.
Nigga ain't from over there. Nigga, I'm from Marrero, bro.
Well, fuck. Then you know about the chupacabra too, bro. Fuck. The chupacabra came to your house too. What they got in Kenner?
In Canada, they had that little. The only thing I ever killed in Canada, bro, I kind of felt bad about, bro.
A squirrel.
Nah, I mean squirrels. I mean, not in Canada, but I mean I'll eat them. It just takes a while to clean them.
Bob will be showing up to my house with deer meat and shit. I'm like, bro, what?
I got a deer meat in the crock spot right now.
That's what we probably last till we're like 103. Maybe we're like dementia shit, but we're still out there.
But Bobo don't hunt that shit. He ain't never been hunting yet.
I haven't even
You know what
hunt
I
yet,
want
dog.
though? I want some good deer jerky.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I want to go kill an elk like Joe Rogan.
That's
Bobo's
that.
a bitch.
No, I mean you could, but I'm saying.
Well, no, but I want to do it like
That's-
he's like. Don't you have to?
that's
go
a
through
big
the,
dog.
You have
That's
to go through
been
the ritual. Like I want to like train for it because it's like you want to kill it one time, right? Like just one
that's
shot.
been a
one kill.
big thing for me. I always want to go elk hunting.
Because you know how they got different fish, right? So look,
Yeah, but y'all hunt all the time.
Yeah,
No,
but
like,
that's
it's a different
the
level.
shit. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
totally
they say that
different.
shit's like
So
sacred
look,
as
you know
fuck.
how like it like I'm gonna tell you about fish down here, right? So you know how you got like speckled trout, you got redfish, right? You know how to cook that, and then you got like sheephead, and it's like the meat's different.
Yeah.
Almost like crab meat ish. So it's like different levels of meat.
Yeah,
Elk is like on a different level of meat, bro.
the elk is good.
It's
Like elk, you know,
like
antelope,
deer's
all that shit.
good, bro, but like elk.
Well,
So-
I see him doing like elk steaks and shit, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to try some of that. He's always like giving that shit away to his boys. He's like, bro, I got like 20 pounds I'll give you. I'm like, damn, dude.
That's how it is.
That's tight.
how it is.
Bro,
Like,
you shoot them, they're 1,400 pounds. I mean,
Right.
you
Well,
can't.
but you carry all that back because like one of my boys shot an elk and you know, he had one of the tags to go up there and he got it on like his first day, bro, which was kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, bro, you was only out there one day. He'd been training for it, but they only got to take like a certain amount back because it was like on a fucked up part of a hill.
Yeah,
it's
like when you go do that kind of shit. That's
Yeah.
it's a little different.
it is. Sometimes you got even like horseback.
So a lot of
With
times
the Indians,
they
you know what
airlift
I'm
them
talking
out. Like you shoot one, they'll call in a helicopter to airlift it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
what?
you know, yeah, like
You gotta
depending
pay
on where
extra
you're
for
at.
that.
Well, I mean, I
fuck,
guess
money.
shit.
You know,
Everything's extra now.
But I would want to do the whole thing. I'd want to like put that shit in my backpack and like carry that shit. Like I'd want to, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like that way when you like actually cooking and eat it, you feel like you earned it.
Elks are big, son. Like, I don't know how you gonna
Like, I mean,
You ever seen an elk?
I want to bow hunt for them. That's something I always wanted to do.
We could probably like each of us could probably carry like 200 pounds each, maybe.
Until you put it on your back and you start going up a hill.
You mean across tough terrain?
Because, like,
that's what you're not talking
because
about.
people
That's what you're not
think-
thinking about.
Across this river.
Correct.
Because the elk will hop over like an 8-foot fence.
Oh, easy.
Legit.
Easy. Definitely.
So you think like you've seen a deer before? An elk is huge, bro. The fucking rack is in like
they're
this
crazy.
table, bro.
Oh, I know, dude. Trust me, bro. I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
I've listened
We'll
to
go soon, bro. We'll go soon.
Hey, bro.
Actually, we could go like really soon. We don't even have to be in deer season.
But I think you got to have a tag, right?
now if you
It's only illegal if you get caught.
That's it. Fuck, dude. I don't even know. Well, bro, I'm definitely gonna get caught because I
Hey,
don't
you
even-
heard the term if it's brown is down?
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
All the time.
Hey,
every
dude.
year.
I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing, so I'm definitely gonna get fucking caught. Like I fucking.
Hey, it was
Yeah,
him with
Yeah.
the blonde hair.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta catch me first.
I'm gonna color my shit. I'm gonna fucking color it brown or something. Come out there with a trucker hat.
Yep.
And then some people are like, "Yeah, I want to go kill a moose. Go kill a moose by yourself." Bro. Like my buddy Stan, he's like, "You ain't gonna catch my fucking redneck ass out there getting a fucking moose, 2,000 pounds." He's like, "What the fuck? I'm gonna come bring with that?"
That's like a truck.
He's like,
Literally.
well, he probably. I mean, but if somebody gave him like 100 pounds of moose, he'd probably take it.
Nah, I mean, if someone gave, yeah,
I would.
Yeah,
I would,
like,
yeah,
and like put it right in your freezer. But like he ain't gonna cut it open, like kill it, cut it open. Like he
No,
don't want to like do the work.
no, fuck no. He said definitely not, bro.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I want to try to do all of it, like the work and like earn that
It's
shit.
a job.
What hey dude, what the fuck? How the fuck you even like got invited to an arm wrestling practice? It's like when I go hang out with my friends, it's not like they're like, hey bro, you want to come to arm wrestling practice? I'm like, huh?
Well, when I met him, when I got hooked up with my partner, he said, "Look, we're doing this day at this time." He said, "Show up over here," you know. And so I wound up meeting with him,
Right.
rode with him there, and I think it's a house full of people arm wrestling. It was crazy. I'm like, this is shit.
So
they literally had like a practice, bro.
Yeah, like we for the longest,
Like, hey,
we
Ma,
had a
I got
practice
people coming.
once a week for like 3 years straight with 20 or 30 people
at
like-
someone's house.
Yeah, we'd pick different houses, places. We'd
Yeah.
even do it at like Hooters or Veterans.
Right.
We'd get hooked up with them. We'd have to sign a waiver. We
Mike's down.
we had to do it. We did it at Twin Peaks on Clearview before they
Yeah,
shut
yeah,
down.
yeah,
We
yeah,
did
yeah.
it over there all the time. I knew
Yeah.
the manager there, so we did it over there
Yeah.
all the time.
Thank you.
River Shack in Gretna.
Yeah.
River
did it
Shack,
River
bro.
Shack.
We did it there.
Oh shit.
So we'd pick places. We'd have to
Right.
print out a waiver. Like
Yeah.
nothing was their responsibility if something happened.
Yeah,
So we'd
yeah.
all get together, you know.
yeah.
So how does one work out to arm wrestle?
That is the
Like what's
the ultimate gold, I should say. Like
'Cause
I have all kinds
You're sitting
of,
on a $1.8 million question, right?
I have all kinds of
well, like I used to
things.
train at Valhalla. You know, shout out Sean Otto, Otto that owns Valhalla. Sorry if I fucked up your last name, bro. But when I was training there, he had like the whole little rig set up.
So I have
Oh wow, there's a rig set up to.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
actually make a table. You put weights on it. It's a
Yeah,
table.
bro. Yeah, it was like legit as fuck.
But I see issues in the resistance area though.
I have all kinds of little trinkets that you hook up to cable machines, disc grips to make your hand strength
Oh
stronger.
yeah, bro.
Everything, you know.
Fucking break your hand with it with a handshake.
There's a whole bunch.
Oh,
of,
like-
there's
like,
a whole bunch of
Because
stuff.
like they grips. What you just said your little ball earlier with that you had.
I have a little ball that I
Yeah,
squeeze,
bro,
but
but I
that's
mean-
just because I can't keep still. Like
I know what you mean.
That's not.
But
for nothing
when
like that.
y'all lock up like fucking.
I don't do all that shit. I don't fight for a grip. I don't squeeze nobody's hand. I get up. I get to my spot. I'm comfortable. Like I'm the most.
Yeah, but I thought you got to like set up a certain.
You do have to set up.
Hold
a
on,
certain way.
show me.
So I set up, and I'm just grab your hand, just like that.
All right.
If you got a guy,
But you got a guy that's gonna sit here and fight and do all this shit. I'm
you
not
just
doing
let
that.
it.
The referee's gonna call a referee's grip. Go ahead. They're gonna set you up.
And you
So
just-
they're gonna set you up like this. They're gonna say close your thumbs. You close your thumbs. They're gonna say close your hands. And that's
Oh,
it.
like straight up.
That's it.
And right. Like neither one of y'all get a chance to like
Nope.
actually like.
if you
fucking
move, you get a foul.
Oh, so it's frozen at that
Yeah.
time.
If you move, you get a foul. And
Thank you,
if
sir.
I don't like something,
They
you're gonna-
wrap. They don't wrap your hands up, huh?
Yeah. If you slip, you get wrapped up in a strap. So
Okay.
they strap you
Sweat,
up.
yeah,
So you
sweat
can't
and-
slip again.
Or like little dudes trying to put little oil and shit, whatever.
Yeah,
They probably
but
got all type of shit.
They
Yeah.
got all kinds of shit. They got chalk, you know, so you don't slip and all kinds
Yeah.
of shit.
So, like,
This is fucking amazing. Like out of all the people you've ever had on a podcast,
oh yeah, dude, I told you it was gonna be wild, bro.
no,
Like,
not
he's-
even wild. Like no matter what, like I had a few things to do today. I was doing blah 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 blah. I was coming.
Well, he told me the other day, he said,
Yeah.
"Hey," he said, "I don't think he's coming in." So
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
'cause I
coming.
didn't
So,
know because I told him I was like, sometimes my boy Alex co-hosts with
Yeah.
me, but it just depends. Or sometimes my friend Ray Sean. It just depends,
Yeah.
bro. Like each
It's all
episode
good.
is slightly
So,
different.
I've been knowing Ray Sean since he was a little kid.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We
Oh,
all
so
grew
y'all grew up in
we
that
all-
little area.
We all rode the same
Yeah.
bus, bro.
Grew up with
Yeah.
his brother. So
Yeah.
We all
that's
literally rode the
small
same
world,
bus
bro.
together.
But like
yeah, bro.
that arm wrestling thing, just it's funny because like
They wasn't doing that at the plant, bro.
what's that?
Arm wrestling. Them motherfuckers are probably doing it in the break room in the back. You probably wasn't a part of that because you was upstairs.
Oh no, they got people doing it in the porta can, son.
No, I said the fucking break
They
room.
all
not the
wrestling
porta-
something. He just didn't say what. But
They got some-
like, what's
Yeah.
crazy is, so before I even got into arm wrestling, like I did it through school and whatever. Not.
Yeah.
I used to play darts every Tuesday night with my dad.
I remember that.
So I I drive my dad to the ballroom. He'd drink.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Yeah.
Very rarely. I don't.
Yeah.
Do fuck around with none of that shit.
Yeah.
But I'd play darts every Tuesday night. I kind of got to the point where I didn't. Kind of felt like I didn't want to come home smell like an ashtray no more.
Right.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
and I love shooting darts because it
Yeah.
was fun. So after I went to that first practice, went to that little tournament, I told the wife, I said, you know what? I said, I ain't gonna play darts no more. She said, what do you mean? I said, I'm gonna start arm wrestling. And she looked at me like I was fucking crazy. Like,
Bruh.
like what?
dude,
Like,
that was
what
your
the
old
hell?
that was your old lady?
Yeah, like what are you
But dude,
talking
they've been
about?
together
Exactly.
since high school, bro.
Yeah.
So like she's seen him like whip ass before in
Yeah.
arm wrestling.
So she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "So, this is what I want to do." Like, so
Well, yeah,
I started
yeah.
going to the gym, getting back into shape and everything, and
Yeah, because I saw you on TV, bro, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
And
like Kyle, and this was like years ago when that show came out, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? My friend's on TV, like arm wrestling. I was like,
think,
but hey, dude, if anybody deserves it more, it's you, bro, because you've been literally, you wanted to arm wrestle everybody since you were little, bro. So
I think my next big tournament after, like, I actually got settled in and started going was Alabama State. I pulled novice at Alabama State, I think, in February of 2013, and I
How long
won
have you been arm wrestling since by then?
6 months.
Damn,
I
you was
think-
learning some shit.
Like
though?
officially, yeah.
That was I was pulling the amateur class still, novice class, whatever. And I think I won that. I did win that tournament, first place.
Damn.
0 to 198's undefeated. I believe I did. So
And like, how much money you won?
nothing. You win trophies and shit.
Okay,
Like we do
okay.
it because
You do it 'cause you love it,
We
like you
love to
told
do
me.
it. Like once you experience it, it's totally different.
It's a rush.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
bro.
definitely.
So it's
Oh,
also
bro.
more about like the pride rather than the
Pride, like
financial-
yeah.
Yeah.
It costs us more money to do it than you make.
No
like.
shit.
But with the arm wrestling, it's not like where in most sports people are like, I'm gonna get into it because I want to make money. For y'all, it's more about being able to say,
I did this.
I
I
did
done
this.
that.
I'm the winner.
I'm the
yeah,
best.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like a pride thing, bro.
Yeah. So I went to Miss Alabama State. I won that, and then it just kind of progressed over that. Then Louisiana State was after that.
Right.
So I pulled Louisiana State, and I won that novice. So the way they say it is, you have to win 3 novice tournaments before you can become a pro.
Okay.
So my next tournament I pulled was a big tournament, I believe it was, and I pulled novice and open. So you could do both.
Okay. Damn.
By that time,
Open is open pro, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So by that time, everybody started to know who I was.
Kind of like bodybuilding. They got novice and then open class.
So everybody started to kind of realize who I was. I was coming up real quick.
Damn.
I had some great trainers, some of the best guys in the South. I've trained with some of the best guys in the world.
damn.
Yeah. So I started that, and then I finally won my first open tournament, and then I quit pulling novice, and it's just kind of been uphill since then.
Right.
And then, like you said, you see me on TV. That was probably the Game of Arms.
Right.
So
Didn't even realize this shit was like happening, bro.
the show you see me on was actually filmed in Lafitte.
Yeah. I remember because
So-
I felt like that was like by my parents' house. I was like, bro.
That was the shit. Like it was.
But then when I saw that, I realized I was like, bro, this dude actually is he's on TV. Like to me, you made it. Like you're a celebrity. but it's like you're on TV doing what you love to do, bro. And that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck can say that?
So,
and you fucking was on TV. That's crazy.
So what's crazy is when the Game of Arms came out, they interviewed a bunch of people and whatnot, and I didn't know exactly how it was going to work, and I kind of just fell into play. And then when that came out, they filmed it in Lafitte at my buddy's dock. So we was all down there.
Oh, y'all was in that thing.
Oh, yeah, it was tight,
there.
right?
We
it was
there.
like literally
it
on
was
a fucking dock
like,
with the tables. Like,
yeah,
it
You
was
can see
raw,
that
bro.
old
It was
catfish
raw.
down
Oh,
there.
dude.
Yeah,
The
it
little
was
channel cat.
it was the shit.
They was skinning the catfish right in the back.
Then
Boiling crawfish.
they had a guy, we noticed he was walking around. We didn't know who he was, you know, and he wound up being the founder of the league called WAL, which is the World Arm Wrestling League.
Wow.
So he started a whole league by himself where you could potentially win money if you was one of the big dogs. So that came into play. Then they had another league, was the UAL, which was the Ultimate Arm Wrestling League, which was more towards California, which was, I never got to pull none of them tournaments, but I heard that was some of the best tournaments and times you could ever have.
Huh.
It's starting to trickle back, I see. Well, I think. WAL, will it come back? Because a lot of shit got canceled with COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
How has it been since COVID started?
I haven't done anything no different.
Right.
I could care fucking less. You got a shot, you got a shot.
Yeah.
I ain't
Right.
wearing a face mask. This is it.
Right. But like, as far as like the arm wrestling, obviously it quit for a little bit.
More, not really.
They gotta wear masks and shit while they doing it.
I've been to tournaments. They kind of tried to make you wear it.
Right, right.
Some people
Yeah,
did. Some
yeah.
people don't.
I guess with like the mask mandates now, it's kind of like a little bit more laxed.
Well, everything's getting
Yeah.
done.
Getting
Yeah.
back to normal.
But actually, it was never a mandate, though, bro. So you could, ever.
No, they wanted you to do it, but you didn't have to.
But it was more like a people thought it was more of a. So actually, like if you go to Whole Foods, right? Fucking whatever. Like if you go in there, like put a mask on, sir. Nope, I can't. Call the cops, whatever. Cool. Because they had a group of lawyers that did it.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they went to like bumfuck Cali.
So the same thing was an academy. I go to academy to go buy something. Put your mask on. Okay, put it on. Walk past.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, but I didn't agree with a whole bunch of that shit.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
That kind of got canceled. You know, they were starting to do some other big things. And
What was that called again? The ultimate one.
The UAL is the Ultimate Arm Wrestling League,
UAL.
and the WAL is the World Arm Wrestling League.
Okay.
So I had an opportunity to pull for the WAL.
Yeah.
We found out that the World Championship was going to be.
Hold up.
You good?
Press that button, bro. Remember? No, the button. Like on the first one that's got the cord next to it, Bobo. The first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but at the bottom of it. Go up. Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna. All right. Keep going.
So the World Arm Wrestling League threw out a thing. They made a bunch of different qualifiers. The weight classes was different.
Right.
It was 0 to 165, 166 to 198.
Right.
So I couldn't fall in the 198 category because you dealing with the top guys cut from 220 to 198 in the world.
Well, like when you cut weight a lot, that was just that way you could stay under, so you ain't wrestling some big old dudes.
Yeah. So I would cut to the lightweight class. I cut to 165.
They got some
Yeah.
big boys.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So
Like wrestling, bro. Like
Yeah, but
they'll
same
cut
shit.
down, same shit.
same shit.
Like
So-
is it like a lot of? Is it like obviously it's not bodybuilders, but like what kind of dudes is it? Just like regular dudes that work out, or a little bit of everything?
You'd see some guys you like look like we had guys on our team that could have been bodybuilders, like
Golly.
ripped up, jacked up. I mean, these guys were huge, and then
Yeah.
you had some of them like some of the strongest people you ever meet. They was look like a twig,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
skinny, nothing, and you get up there and they whip your ass. It's like
What the?
wow, like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Some people just got like that brute strength, bro. That
like
shit's
tendon
raw, bro.
strength and everything.
Yeah. That's a big thing. That tenants,
So
yeah.
WL came out with they had certain amount of qualifiers. So you had to do a qualifier and place in the top. I think it was the top 5 at a qualifier to be able to go to the World Championship, which is the convention center. So I'm like, this is my hometown. I want to go to this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So the only qualifier I could make was Vegas. So me and the old lady talked about it. I'm like, fuck. I said, let's go. I've never wanted to go to Vegas in my life, but I had a reason to go now.
Yeah.
Damn,
She always wanted to go.
That's tight.
Yeah.
So we went.
Yeah.
I cut from I think it was 180 pounds to 165,
Wow.
and I went to Vegas and I placed in the top 5 with everybody. And I mean, it was rough.
That's fire,
I got
bro.
my.
How many dudes you had like in your weight class?
They had a good bit. Probably 15 to 20.
And you got top 5?
I got top 5.
That's awesome,
On
yeah.
on top of some of the
Vegas,
best guys
fire,
in the
dude.
world.
Yeah.
Like,
Vegas,
the
baby.
2 guys that beat me right-handed are the 2 top. One's the top guy in the country, and one of them's the top guy in the world.
Yeah.
Like at that weight class.
That's some awesome losses right there,
Yeah.
bro.
So-
yeah.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
like you wasn't even mad after you was like,
No,
"Nah,
I'm like,
fuck it."
I can't believe I qualified. Like now I could go New Orleans,
Yeah.
and do that. So
Oh, so you had to go to Vegas to wrestle back home?
to qualify for New Orleans.
Damn.
So I did all that. I didn't pull no more tournaments until the New Orleans tournament.
And that's all out your pocket. That's like you dedicated.
That was
you
we
wanted-
made a vacation out of it. So
All right,
Yeah,
tight,
yeah.
you know,
tight,
I mean,
tight.
we was there for a week. 3 days of it was tournament days. Like
Oh,
you do
dude.
this, you got to weigh in, do this, fill out paperwork, whatever not. And
That's
then,
tight, dude. That's tight.
WL New Orleans, I was 186, 187 pounds. When I weighed at 160.
Golly.
I took a 4-month cut, and I was in the gym every day.
Wow,
And
dude.
it took me 4 months to cut that weight.
How many pounds was that?
Shit, from 186 to 160.
What like
A lot of weight.
26, bro.
Like, what's your diet like? Like you eating like hardcore, or like you eating like a bodybuilder? Like what is a typical
For that,
diet?
I was eating no carbs, strictly high protein.
Yeah.
Like my metabolism's kind of crazy. So
Yeah, but how did you like keep your strength, bro? Because like I know, like it's obviously like you're not bodybuilding, but you still need that strength, right?
After a 4-month cut, you cut it slow. So you kind of
Right.
keep everything
So you
there.
keep what got you.
So I cut 26. I'm gonna cut almost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
4 months.
But actually, I think you can, Eric.
What?
They got like some like bodybuilding dudes that do just straight carnivore, bro.
Right. They got a few
But,
of them.
I wouldn't eat no red meat, salads, smaller portions, 2 or 3 times a day, different stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stay away from it. And it's rough, bro, because I love to eat. You live in South Louisiana,
Bruh, we eat.
we eat regardless.
Yeah.
So
If it's you can smell it. You can smell that garlic and butter coming down the street.
we showed up at that tournament. I weighed in at 160, and the good thing was you could weigh in 2 days before. The tournament was Saturday.
that's
You got to weigh
beautiful,
in
bro.
Thursday evening.
So you don't have to feel like shit.
So
day.
most of the tournaments
That's
you weigh
kinda
in the
tight.
same day, or
Yeah.
if you could go to early weigh-ins the night before. But it's only one night before.
This was awesome. So you
This
had
was-
time to recuperate,
Yeah.
bro.
So we weighed in. I weighed in at 160 on Thursday night.
172.
Because I never put weight on that quick. Like I lost it so long to lose it, it never would come back. So by tournament day, I was only like 168 pounds.
Yeah, like your metabolism
That's awesome.
was on
Okay.
fire, and you was
Yeah.
probably jacked up,
Oh, I
pumped
was
up with
ripped up.
food,
I
bro.
was like this looks good.
But dude, like when you when you like cut weight like that and you carb up, you especially in bodybuilding, like your muscles just like fill in.
He was like,
You get
"Babe, come
more
see me in
strength."
this
oh,
mirror,
Yeah,
babe."
oh yeah.
Oh, that was the strongest I ever was for that tournament. I was doing individual dumbbell curls with 120s.
So strength wise,
You heard that? Bob?
through that time, I mean, I don't even know.
120s, bro. That's
I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I know what that is, but I,
120-pound dumbbell, bro. That's like a small person,
Yeah.
and he curling like that. Hey, bro.
yeah.
You gotta
I
make a
mean,
video now.
I don't.
like that next time.
I never really hit the waist like that.
Bob was like, I walked past them bitches. I ain't know they was like that.
Yeah. I'm
What
gonna-
the fuck? That looks heavy. I didn't even touch it.
I ain't fucking with it, bro.
So
But no, so like, strength wise, did you feel strong as fuck?
Oh,
that day?
fucking right. Like I was the strongest I ever was going into that tournament. But I trained for it. Like that was something
And
I
you had
wanted
time.
to do.
You had time.
That was
Okay.
something I wanted to do. I wanted to win. I wanted to be there. I wanted to compete.
Right.
Like it didn't even matter if I win. I just wanted to place.
Right.
And at that tournament, right hand, I placed 7 out of all them people, and it was rough, bro. Like longest matches of my life.
Yeah.
Like it was.
So
on
so
top
typically,
guys.
What's like the longest you ever been like locked up with somebody?
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Probably there.
like with one dude. Like what? Like I mean, it's real quick, right? Or
Yeah,
it's
oh,
like
it's fast. It's
it ain't-
seconds.
It ain't like the movie Over the Top, but you got time to like turn your fucking hat around and shit.
No,
and
you
just-
don't do that shit.
That was
like,
cinematics, bro. That was also best.
Hey, bro, I
But
remember that movie.
But I've actually met people on that from that movie.
What?
Yeah, like one of the top guys still in the country. He was in that movie.
Yeah. 'Cause I
Two
guess
of them.
they
Two
have
of them,
legit
actually.
people
Two or
on
three
that
of them.
movie, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's legitimate arm wrestlers. Like
And it's funny, like this stuff, because the other day I was looking at some trucks with my friend.
Bob will always like meet somebody that's got like some crazy shit.
No, I was looking at some big ass trucks, and I was driving this fucking down Bell Chase, legally. Definitely not. But so I was driving this thing, and I was like, "Oh, bro, I want a big ass truck now, like a Peterbilt." And I was like, "Oh, that movie that I saw when I was little, which is
All
that
wrestle for the
movie.
truck.
that blue and
Yep.
red, whatever,
Yep.
blah blah." So I used to watch. My dad used to
That was like some real trucker shit.
Yeah.
My dad used to like. I guess he used to like record movies from the HBO, whatever. But the bad thing was it was like always in Spanish. He would put it on the SAP thing, so I would always read them in English. And I guess that's why I'm good at, like, I'm still good in Spanish and English now.
Yeah.
But like I just saw that a couple, like maybe a week ago.
That movie?
No, I can't sit down long. Like I can't sit down that long, bro. But like I saw that clip, and I was like, oh shit, I want that truck, because I like vehicles from certain movies, like
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
to the
yeah. Oh,
Future.
yeah,
I want
yeah.
to get that 1988 Toyota, blah blah blah, just like that with the KC
yeah.
light.
Oh, definitely.
So in life, like, so yeah, I was looking at a friend of mine like buys and sells trucks or whatever, right? So we out there in Belt Chase or whatever the fuck it was at, and I looked up that thing, and this was like a week and a half ago, and then I don't know what the fuck Eric was talking about. Eric talks so fast, bro.
So now I work on big trucks.
okay, like
I work on 18-wheelers, big
like-
Peterbilts and shit.
Peterbilts and
Like,
shit.
and like, it's a totally different way. I used to work on rental equipment. So now I'm working
So
on
you worked
18
on you used to work on like the
man lifts and scissor lifts, bulldozers,
Okay.
welding machines. Like,
Yeah.
anything they can rent, I work
Diesel.
on it.
Okay.
Yeah, all diesel shit.
so you would get the call, because you would get the call, and you would come in
Fix it.
before, like, fix it before like another one would
Yep.
come in. If
Yep.
it was really messed up, then
Yep. And now with the job change, it's different, totally different equipment. Like I work on big maintenance on big trucks, nitrogen pump units. It's a totally different thing. But I was always fascinated with 18-wheelers.
yeah, it's
Like,
cool, huh?
I was, because my dad, ever since I was a little kid, he worked on 18-wheelers.
Okay.
So I think I picked up on that. Like I love big
So your
trucks.
pop worked on
He worked on
diesel.
18-wheelers. Yeah, all my life.
and a lot of shit, probably like boats and all
yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah,
shit.
yeah. All my life. Yes, and I picked up that.
Was he that dude like on a blog, like, hey, the lawnmower messed up, bring it to you? Was he that dude?
No, he never used to work on a whole bunch of people's stuff, but like he would fix like his shit. You
Okay.
know? Like me, I do mechanic work, but I don't want to work on nobody else's shit. Like
Right.
when I'm all for work, I'm all for work.
Yeah.
But like throughout my whole life, he was working on 18-wheelers and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that's cool. Like
It is
And
cool,
now I
right?
picked up my trade of mechanics and I started in the rental field, and now I'm working on 18-wheelers.
That's wild.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it's cool. Like where life brings you.
yeah, and like driving them is crazy. I'm like, this is like, I don't like driving them. Like I'll drive
Right.
them through yard, but I can't be a truck driver. Like
Nah.
I'm running people over. Like
Yeah.
don't stop in front of me because you get smashed.
I got like 60,000 pounds of
Yeah.
stuff on.
So
me.
pretty
Yeah.
much like that traffic today. If you would have been an 18-wheeler,
Bro, we coming
You
through.
would've-
We coming through one way or another because they had me mad.
I would have just saw you and I'd have been like, let me get behind this guy.
Yep. We making a path.
But it's cool though, huh, bro. Like
Yeah,
the big trucks.
I like them. Yeah.
Oh, tell me something. Tell me something. I want to know. All right. So from it almost seems like you went from that not transition. You went from like, all right, hell yeah, I got a shot. Let's go it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I love that. It's like you didn't have like you're just like, yeah, fuck it. What's the worst thing that could happen? Let's go.
Yeah, like I mean, I've been beat by people that I shouldn't been beat by, and I beat people that I probably never should have beat.
Yeah.
But
Well, all right. So what was one of the biggest challenges you faced as far as in this route of doing arm wrestling?
the biggest, like you talk about biggest competitor, like person. So the biggest challenge I face is yourself every day. It's me
Yeah.
looking in the mirror like,
Yeah.
can I do it? They have, to me, anybody's beatable.
Yeah.
So if you train right, you train hard enough, you should be able to beat anybody, but you need to beat yourself first.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing. Like I cannot self-motivate myself to save my life.
Right.
I make myself go to the gym, and you like self-motivations, that shit's
Bullshit. Yeah.
it's
hard,
out there.
bro.
It's
Yeah.
hard. Like, you know,
Yeah.
especially full-time job, kids, everything. But
Right,
as
and
far
you're
as-
not getting paid for it, so it's like it's even.
So it's like,
harder.
yeah. So we had a team of about 25 people. Then everybody started, life took over. Friends started having kids.
Yeah.
People started building houses. So
Yeah.
kind of everybody started to fall off. And then we all kind of just fell off. Like the whole
Yeah.
team. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's like life takes over.
Life,
you
bro.
know,
Yeah.
like we do it because we love to do it. They have people that live and die by this shit that like give up everything to do this.
Damn.
Like we do it. This is our hobby. We like to do it. I hunt, fish.
Yeah.
I coach my little girl softball. My little boy plays baseball. This is my hobby. Now I'm getting to where I'm getting back into it. Like I took about a 2-year split. Like just I tinker with it here and there. Never fully got out of it, but just didn't push the issue.
Okay.
Right.
And we got August 23rd, I think it is. We got Louisiana State coming up. No, April 23rd.
And you train.
You gonna be on that?
now?
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, let's go, bro. Where's it gonna be at?
Lake Charles.
Let's go, bro.
Hey, dude, I'm down to take a road trip.
It's gonna be in Lake Charles. And then after that they have one.
Is this one World WAL?
No, this is just Louisiana State.
Okay, so Louisiana State has
Yeah.
their own little.
Yeah, so they got a couple different organizations that throw it. I think this is gonna be a qualifier for the Arnolds.
Damn.
Because they do every
They just had that too.
every so many tournaments they have it's a USAA, I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. USA,
Right,
whatever.
right.
They do qualifications for the Arnolds. Arnolds is a 2-day event, arm wrestling, right hand only. I've qualified twice.
Well, the
What
Arnold.
can you
They
win-
called it the
what
whole
can you
Arnold.
win at the
bro.
Arnold Sport? Well, no, because it's the Arnold bodybuilding.
It's the Arnold
show.
bodybuilding show.
So
That's
they
the
have
biggest
everything in
bodybuilding
there.
competition in the country.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
It's,
Arnold Schwarzenegger
it's-
has his own show.
It's they just had it.
they just
it's
had
in
it.
Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
I qualified, never was able to go.
What can you win?
The Arnolds, I mean, you could say you won the fucking Arnolds.
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
like,
that's true.
you know.
But they probably give out a little bit of money.
I don't think they give out no money. You get some medals. You get some
Right.
shit.
Right.
Probably trophies and stuff. I
Right.
mean, I got shelves full of trophies at the house.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but I think this is going to be an Arnold qualifier. Then they have one May 7th in Hattiesburg.
Yeah.
We go to them a lot because the Mississippi guys, they got pretty big. They support our tournaments a lot, so we try to support them as much
Right.
as they support us.
Right.
Right on.
And then they got Mississippi State coming up. Like Hattiesburg's not that far, so
No,
I'll let
not at
y'all
all.
know. You know, if y'all want to come check it out,
I'm about
it's
that
at a
life,
big,
bro.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
at a big ass bar and it's nice, bro. It's
Hey, bro,
it's
fuck
fun.
it, let's go.
Yeah.
We love bars.
And
I got a lot of Mississippi boys up
look,
there too.
it's family friendly.
Yeah.
Like, the
Mississippi.
kids come.
Yeah.
like the whole families go.
Yeah.
You know, they have kid competitions, they have women competitions.
Yeah.
You know, it's bigger than you think. I've met people from Australia, overseas, everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, so they actually travel like here to do all
yeah.
the competitions and
Yeah,
stuff?
big time.
Because I
You know,
imagine it's easier for it to be bigger here than like in their country.
Europe
right?
is huge.
Really? Yeah, I can see that.
Europe
Like,
is very, very big. Like
You know, now that I think
Europeans
about it, yeah, I
arm
can
wrestle,
see
bro.
that.
I just can't.
they
see
got
it.
some of the
I
biggest
can't
tournaments
see
in
it.
the world is in Europe.
What?
I imagine,
huge.
especially in like Eastern Europe.
Moscow's pretty big.
Yeah, Russia and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess we
Yeah,
need to think
they,
about that.
They like
got
a
some
lot of
big
the
ones.
like, not that it's a weird sport, but they like to do a lot of that stuff where it's like
They like manly shit.
Man-
physical type,
macho.
you know.
Yeah,
like
I mean
that type
arm
stuff.
wrestling's pretty manly. bro.
Australia's big. I got a friend of mine. He went to Australia. He flew to Australia for a super match.
I mean, dude, out there in Australia, they're practically just English cowboys.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the best way to
I'd love to go to Australia. Like
Damn.
that would be one of the things I would actually do. That's a long ass flight.
Right.
It's like a
Damn.
24-hour flight.
Straight up. Yeah.
But I would love to do that. Like, and then Brazil and towards Central America has a lot too. So I didn't realize it, but you have a lot of people from all over the country. Canada is huge.
Right.
Canada's got some of the top dogs.
Wow.
That one's actually surprising.
Yeah.
It's-
Well, I mean, there's Montreal.
Still, though, you
That's
think
wild.
of Canada, you don't think.
Yeah,
I met some of the coolest people in this.
Well, Winnipeg's
in the,
probably got some big boys. Like I know,
like
I
the
met a few
WL,
truckers from Winnipeg.
the World Arm Wrestling Leagues. How I started to meet them guys, and I met some of the coolest cats out of Canada. Like some of them guys are cool as shit.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yep.
So how is arm wrestling like impacted your life? Like because you seem like you're pretty you say you're not like you're lazy to go to the gym, but it seems like you're pretty dedicated.
It's always kept me motivated to do better.
Right.
To push myself to the next level. So, like, self-motivation is a real problem I have, but a tournament's coming up, some guys that you always want to pull with, they're going to show up. well, fuck it, I'm going to the gym. Like, you can do it. You can beat these guys. You just got to put the time in.
Right.
And
Because that's what they're doing.
yeah, oh, they're doing it. Like, regardless. Like, if you're putting in 20, they're putting in 40.
Yeah.
Like, and when we used to show up at a tournament, like as a team, you'd hear people, motherfucker. Like, like we'd show up 15, 20 people deep and win trophies in every weight class. Like,
Damn.
that was crazy.
So I guess the Dirty South had
The South,
Dirty South had that
the
good
South's
that fire,
got, the,
bro.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: the SEC has got some of the top pullers in the country,
wow.
from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. We got some bad dudes.
Damn.
So more or less, you like your group would have been the one in the movie where it's like you have the little guy who just coming up, and then they see you and they're like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you know, we had guys from the lightweights all the way to super heavies.
Y'all some big boys.
What's
out
like
there.
the biggest dudes that's ever arm wrestled? Like what, 275?
Oh no, 350, 400 pounds.
Bro.
All right, like, do you remember like
That's a lot of man.
one guy that you like that you arm wrestled? You're like, oh shit, top dog, and like you went beyond your expectations. Like I know you worked out, blah blah blah, but like you beat somebody on a different level. You're like, oh shit.
I think when I won Louisiana State the first time, was one of the top guys in the state, and he was legit. And Louisiana State gives out a belt, like boxing belt,
Oh, that's
like
tight.
a belt like that.
Yeah.
You get a belt with your name put on it. Your name will go on this year, but next year your name's on it.
Right.
So you keep the hold of belt for the year, and then you got to defend the title. And
That's tight.
I won Louisiana State at 176 undefeated, right-handed.
Damn.
Oh,
Placed in the top
bro.
3 left-handed. And
Damn, so you still got the belt.
and I got the belt right-handed. that shit right there, my confidence went through the roof.
Right.
Bro.
And
I guess so. I'd have been wearing that fucking
and then I
belt
think
everywhere.
it was 2 years later I won the Louisiana State left-handed.
So you got 2 belts.
So I didn't keep it right-handed, but 2 years later I won
Oh, okay.
I won it
Yeah.
left-handed.
Yeah.
Hold up. So did it have you feeling like that Conor McGregor type swag to it, or?
No, it just it just felt like a big accomplishment. Like this shit can be done. Like
Where you were
I did it.
honestly just like, I set my goal, I accomplished it.
Pretty much, and after that, like I won a couple tournaments, and I was like, what else do I have to prove?
Right.
And like now, there's a lot more people. Like there's people coming up daily. Like it's growing. The sport is growing.
what wanted you to? What made you even like want to get back into it? Like how long you been out of it? Like before?
About 2 years.
2 years.
2
gotcha.
years, kind of not completely out of it,
Right.
but Louisiana State's going to be big this year. We got a bunch of our guys got some big super matches that I would like to see personally. Big names giving people that really don't have big name shots.
Right.
And the people that don't have big names, we're looking that they're going to come out on top.
Yeah.
Like so, somebody's making a name for themselves.
Yeah. They coming.
And so I figured, fuck, we're gonna go to it. I'm gonna train and I'm gonna cut the weight and I'm gonna pull.
You what approaches are you gonna take like this time compared to like when you first started? Like anything different about nutrition, or you think like
Strength
you're like
wise, so
because we getting older too, bro. So like what's the
Cutting
oldest
the
dudes
weight-
out there?
oh, bro, like they got guys in the 60s. That's beast, that is beast mode. Like that's that old people strength, and they in the gym constantly, but like it's crazy.
That old people strength.
Like
Oh yeah, bro.
like some of the top dogs are
Hay bales.
late 40s, early 50s. Like and these guys I'm like you got to be going downhill soon, and they steady going up. I'm like, how in the fuck is this possible?
Damn.
Like it's crazy. And I do believe that Louisiana State may be live stream.
And that's gonna be where?
Lake Charles.
Lake Charles. So
Yeah.
they're gonna have it like at a bar or like
It's usually Louisiana State is called Contraband Days.
Okay.
Because it's at the Contraband Days Festival. They have a big fair called Contraband Days at the Lake Charles Civic Center, which is on the lake.
okay. That's
This
cool.
year it's not going to be for Contraband, so they're not calling it Contraband, it's just Louisiana State. Next year they're going to redo it, and it's going to be back at Contraband. So I think it's at a little bar, but I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
We are trying to work on I'm getting with my buddy. He's trying to talk to some people about having a tournament for the seafood festival in Lafitte this year.
Right. I remember you was telling me.
That'd be awesome.
So,
Yeah. Dude,
we're trying to
it
put
was a
something
real big
together.
turnout last year.
We're trying to put something
Oh,
together.
that was fun.
For it.
That was really fun.
So
I don't know why this keeps doing that.
probably because I'm moving it.
No, it's all good.
We'll I'll definitely let y'all know if we do it in Lafitte.
Yeah,
I'm about that.
That would be dope.
I'm about Lake Charles.
Oh yeah, we'll go to Lake Charles. I'm down. It's about 3-4 hour trip.
So
Yeah, I'm
about
straight.
3.5 hours.
Like, would you would get there like a day or two early?
no,
or-
I'm going that morning.
Oh,
Yeah. Man, I
well,
was-
fuck, bro.
I
We'll
was
all
in
go
Hu-
together,
I mean,
bro. Fuck it.
I might drive up. Like, it depends on my weight. So
Yeah.
I got to see how my weight is. We'll go weigh in early that Friday night. That way
Right.
I could eat like an asshole. And,
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Just
but
chill.
I mean, you know, but most of the time, if I'm good, we'll drive up that morning.
Was that? That's in April or August?
April
April, yeah.
next month,
April 8th,
23rd. I think it
23rd,
is.
all right.
I think it's the 23rd. I'm pretty sure
Saturday.
it's a Saturday. All the
right.
tournaments on a Saturday.
Tight,
Everything's on a
tight,
Saturday.
tight.
So that's what makes it. That's what's fun too. Like, you don't have to worry about take a day off of work or maybe take it just a half a day. But,
right.
So
Well, I mean, for me, I do because I work on Saturdays, but I'll go to that shit because it's like, I mean, shit, bro. I'm gonna go support my boy and see him. Like,
I mean, if y'all didn't want to drive that far, the next Hattiesburg tournament, I can let you know
Oh,
about that.
bro. 3 days ago, I was in Houston, bro. So I'm about that life.
Bravo don't
all
care,
day.
bro. He'll go to Houston in the morning and be back by night. He don't give a shit.
It's a hell of an experience. If you've never been to a tournament like that, it's
And that's a big one.
eye-opening. It's gonna be a big one. It's
Oh,
gonna
nice,
be big.
nice.
There's no telling who's gonna show up because the people that's coming, the
Yeah.
quality of the
It's beautiful,
the
yeah.
quality of people that's
That's
coming.
what I mean. Like that almost like that the brotherhood, almost like
Yeah.
that camaraderie.
Yeah.
Well, and especially like with COVID, everybody's probably like fucking amped up right now, like just ready to like go.
Bro, people
do
trying
shit.
to hug a motherfucker.
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
come
hey,
on,
bro.
It's
son.
crazy.
People
you know?
been
I
shaking
mean,
my hand
so
left and right.
Come
bro.
over here,
I mean,
get you
and-
some shrimp.
Like, they got guys. Our team, just us right here, consisted from guys from Lockport, Homer, all the way to Lafitte, and then Metairie.
Okay.
So we had a big variety of people,
crazy.
and then
Lockport, bro.
we had guys that would come from Hattiesburg. When we'd have big tournaments, we'd have 50, 60 people at a tournament.
With like how many days
I mean,
a week you gonna
practice.
start training for this? Because I know you were talking.
I've been going to the gym at least 3 days a week.
Hey, when are they gonna do the beginner one again? They're gonna have it there.
What's that?
The novice.
So the novice is 0 to
So-
196. What's the
so-
beginner one?
So the novice. So what they do is when you go to a tournament, most tournaments pull the novice class first.
Okay. That's the middle, right? It says beginner, novice.
Well, you got your beginners or your novice. So your beginners that's the novice class.
Oh shit.
So they start them. They'll run through the whole novice tournament,
Yeah.
like the novice pullers. Usually they'll do them first. Some tournaments have been doing them last, but I think they do them first because a lot of the pros ain't gonna sit there and watch the guys last.
Yeah, yeah.
So this tournament, I'm not so sure on how it's gonna get ran because they're gonna have so many super matches plus novice. So it's gonna be an all day event. They'll probably do the super matches, then the novice, or vice versa. Do the novice, then the super matches.
And what's the super match?
Super match is usually best 2 out of 3 or best 3 out of 5. Depending on who agrees on what and what amount of money they agree on.
Yeah.
Damn. So
And
there's
with
gonna be a
arm.
lot of money slinging out there.
There's gonna be a lot of money slinging. And say if he called me out on a super match right-handed, pick a weight. It don't even matter. You agree on one weight, you put up your money, winner takes it all.
Okay. So it's straight up. It's straight up. Yeah.
It's straight
cool.
up. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
What's the most you like ever won?
WL New Orleans, I won $700.
Tight.
So they bought me a new pistol.
There you go.
That's yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just enough for a good.
I won. I did win some money in Vegas because the way WL set it up, Vegas was pretty legit. They'd call 2 guys up there. You get ready to set up. Then they had like ringside girls.
Oh, what?
These girls would walk up. They'd walk up with a couple $100. They'd throw it on the table. Winner takes it. You never knew if that was going to be your table. So you was getting set up. The referee was setting you up. $200 on the table. Winner takes it. I won a couple $100. that
Okay.
way.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was legit, bro. Like they did it right. You know.
Everything's just so much better in Vegas,
So
bro.
was it just like a random thing, or did they purposely
It was
put
random.
it on certain
It was
tables?
random. It was just random. They just
Yeah.
whoever
whoever got lucky enough to
Yeah.
grab that table, you won.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you got to spice it up a little bit.
Yep.
Throw a little
Yep.
cayenne on it.
Yep.
All right, so, wow, okay. So as far as like in that game, in the wrestling game, the arm wrestling game, what was the most influential person other than yourself? In the morning, we look at each other in the mirror, and that's it. Like,
A few people that inspired me.
Good question.
Was, of course, my partner Grant. He brought me up into the sport.
the guy from the beginning.
Yeah,
Right.
He's the one that introduced me to it and everything.
Yeah.
and then I started to meet a bunch of guys. Like he became a real good friend, like an older brother.
Right.
He stood my wedding and everything.
Yeah.
and
He showed you the ropes, gave you that love.
yeah, definitely. And then a friend Ryan from down the bayou towards Homer area.
Yeah.
Look, I met him first SEC regional tournament. First tournament I went to, took me in like nothing. Showed me some tricks like,
Hey, brother, I got you.
yeah, like didn't know me from walking off the street.
Yes.
And like
Straight
just
love right there.
straight up. Like,
Yeah.
and it's still that way. Like I still talk to them guys to this day. They still help me out. We still train together.
Are they
Everything.
competing too?
My buddy Ryan don't compete much no more, but he does help us train. Grant competes. He will be at 176 for Louisiana State. He should take the belt left-handed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have that much confidence in it.
Damn.
Like big time. And he could probably take the belt right-handed. I mean, 198 left-handed too.
Damn.
Like I have that much confidence.
So they like let dudes like if they wrestled at 176, they could go up to
You
198.
could go up to 198. You can pull as many classes up you want. You can't pull down.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
I can
that
go
would make
in.
sense.
I can go in. I can pull a 98s. I can pull a 220s.
Yeah,
and
well, I
whatever.
gotcha.
And I've done that. Like WL. I've never always cut weight. So we had a bunch of little small tournaments. Big Buffalo Wild Wings in Baton Rouge. We
Yeah.
went to that one. WL pulled 198s. Placed. Top one.
Damn.
At 186 pounds.
Damn.
Like, I mean, it's crazy.
Huh. So I mean, now you're just gonna like train. What happens after April?
I'm gonna try to do the Mississippi. Mississippi's is May 7th is SEC Regionals qualifier. It's something new they're coming out with. They're trying to do different qualifiers, and they're gonna do a big SEC regional tournament. They're gonna
Right.
pick a state every year. It's gonna be a different state.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna just go to go.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I'm gonna pull 76s. I might pull a 98 class. It don't matter.
Just depends on like what you cut down to.
It depends on how I feel. If I feel like
And what you weigh right now?
about 185.
I remember you was telling me that. So it's like, do you want to cut lower? Like obviously the lowest
I
you
would.
get.
My goal would to be walking around about 172 pounds because a lot
Okay.
of tournaments they do now. Some of them, they do have 172 weight classes,
Okay.
and I feel it's crazy, but I'm stronger at a lighter weight.
Damn.
yeah.
When I get heavier, I feel like a shit bag. I feel sloppy.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just drained. Like I don't feel good.
And you don't feel like you have that same strength.
Nope.
Where you was born at again?
Marrero.
Oh, shit.
I'm from Marrero.
Bobo
I ain't
from-
from New Orleans,
Hey,
Cap.
bro. Bobo's from Marrero too. He was born
No,
at
that's
West
Mexico.
Jeff. No. West Jeff,
Mexico Marrero.
Mexico, Marrero. Well, technically it's Honduras.
There you go.
Honduras.
Nah, it's the same shit.
But it really
Yeah,
is.
so,
No, he really was though.
Born and raised in Marrero.
Yeah, bro.
Now, West Jeff. Marrero.
You was born in West Jeff?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't even
I think it's the
I
only
was
one they got.
I was born in Metacrest.
What?
Metacrest.
Well, that was down the bayou somewhere?
No, that's
No,
right there.
it's the Ochsner on Berman Highway. It's called Meadowcrest
That's the
Hospital.
private. That's the private one.
That's the one right there, Bourbon and Bell Chase Highway.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But it used to be called Murdercrest because I guess people died.
Yeah, it was rough.
They call it the one in Canada. They call it Killer Regional. You know what I'm talking about? They used to call it Killer Regional.
Oh shit.
That's fucked
All right,
up.
real shit. All right, so you was born over there. All right, one thing I gotta ask you though. You've been born. How long you been married?
Almost 20 years.
All right, so the love of your life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How'd y'all meet?
Man, that's a crazy story. I actually quit high school and was hanging out with a friend of mine, which is she was an ex-girlfriend, but she wound up being like a little sister.
Okay.
We became good friends.
Yeah.
So we hanging out, looking through some pictures in school, and I seen a picture of my wife. They was friends. I'm like, man, I always thought that girl was hot.
Yeah.
She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, she always had a boyfriend. She's
Yeah.
like, she's single. I'm like, tell her hit me up.
Hell yeah.
So we wound up start talking like
Yeah.
that, and one thing led to another, and kids, and
20 years
marriage,
ago, they ain't have
20 years
Instagram.
later.
20 years later, we still together, and she's still dealing with my shit.
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like
See, I've been together since then.
I told you,
yeah.
bro. Kyle's old school, bro.
So like, all right. So what was that? Y'all went on a little date and shit like that?
oh yeah, we went on little dates with like
Yeah, well, we
met a
all went to high
family,
school
you know,
together.
we all went to high
Yeah, we
school
went to
together.
high school
Or-
together.
Or y'all went on a little date at?
Shit.
Did you have a car at the time? Did
No,
you not-
hell no, I didn't have no
So you rolled
car.
up in that bike? We're like, what's up?
Shit, I couldn't even pedal over there. That was a little ride. You know what I'm saying?
She was on the other side of
Where
town.
she lived at?
She lived on Farrington. Her mom and dad still lives up in Kings Grant.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I was living by my mom's back at Ames.
Back Ames, yeah.
So how far? That's
That's
a
a little
ride.
ride.
That's about 6 miles.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was a
So
little
you-
ride.
okay.
With
So-
traffic.
So how'd y'all?
So I remember her aunt came pick me up one night.
Yeah.
And went to hang out by her mama's house.
Yeah.
And, you know, just hang
Yeah,
out, whatever
yeah.
not. And, you know.
That's
and
tight.
That's how it is with the family. Hey,
That's
boom.
it. It's- yeah,
Y'all
you
hang
know.
out right there. We're looking at you.
It's crazy, you
Yeah,
know? I mean,
yeah.
and shit just worked out. Like, it's crazy.
And then 20 years later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
That's beautiful, bro. Fuck
Yeah,
with
bro.
that.
That's
Yep.
cool. Out of all
got-
my friends, like Kyle's like one of the only ones that still has like his high school sweetheart.
I got two
Well, there's a few
kids
of 'em out
that's,
there.
you know, that's a handful, but
Yeah.
can't ask for nothing better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So they want everything in the world, but
Yeah.
I mean,
It's,
just-
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and your son ain't into arm wrestling at all, or is he?
not really. Like,
He's into like shooting guns and like catching
anything
gators.
outside he wants to do.
Right.
you know,
Yeah, he loves like
like,
fishing, trawling, he likes catching
he'll-
gators.
Weekends, he's fishing at the canal. He's playing in the ditch. He's catching lizards, turtles,
Yeah.
snakes, whatever.
Yeah.
Twice a year, sometimes we do the alligator hunting with
Yeah.
some friends of ours for
Yeah.
the season and all.
Yeah.
He hunts rabbits, squirrels. You know, he does everything with
Yeah.
us. You know, ducks, whatever.
Because the alligators, he's just once a year, you got to get the tags in, blah,
Yep.
blah, blah. Done.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, you gotta have tags to
Yeah,
do that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can't just go out
A
there.
friend of mine gets about 60 or 70 tags a year.
Damn.
So, and then the pictures I showed you, that was the day before the storm.
Damn.
We went to
Oh, the barometric pressure was,
so
everything was wild.
I was working 410 schedule, revolving 410 schedule. I was off that Thursday. I could hit my buddy up and look, y'all going tomorrow? I'm off. He's like, yeah, we going. Let's go.
Y'all annihilated
So
it,
I kept
bro.
my little boy home from school. I'm like,
Yeah.
like who gets to tell a teacher I stayed home from school to go catch alligators?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Like that's real bayou shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So we took him out there. That was probably one of the best days the boys had catching alligators in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were some big dogs.
We caught we had a shit pile. We had 20 or 30 something alligators
Yeah.
I think, that day, all big ones. And I think that Saturday the storm hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
2 days later,
Because the pressure was insane, bro.
29th, I think we caught them alligators on the 29th. The first the storm hit.
What is it?
The second.
Is it 3 days before the storm, 3 days after the storm? They got different shit. But like y'all hit
It
it
worked.
right on the
Whatever
money.
it did, it worked.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, and
Wow.
you know it.
What, like they start like kind of moving?
Yeah, I guess they was moving like because we did good. and Shit, like it was a long ass day. You know, and then 2 days later we got hit with a hurricane, destroyed everything.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, that's one thing I've always wanted to try though. Alligator meat.
You never eaten that?
Nah.
Where
Oh, where you been at?
Where you from?
Seattle, nigga.
Alabama. Tyler's from,
Oh my bad, bro.
Tyler's from Alabama.
Originally, I'm from Alabama, but I've been here like 8 years. I
Yeah.
live right off the back of Ames.
Yeah, he lives in the back of Ames.
Oh, now we gotta get you in.
Pelican Bay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Well, I
that's
live
what-
right there on Aaron.
Yeah, Kyle grew up right
I,
there.
So,
I
I mean-
live right there down like Bayou Blue, Bayou Black, all that stuff.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Tyler said the back of Ames.
Yeah. I mean,
the back of Ames.
yeah. I mean, that was our start.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Still is.
Boas,
You know,
back of
Shit.
Ames soldiers.
Hey, well, when you get used to talking to people that live over here,
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta speak a little bit
can't
more
just say
correct.
you can't say the BOA.
Yeah.
You're like, the fuck you talking about?
Who's that?
Now,
Back
if you
of
catch
Ames.
somebody that does, that means they back from the days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, because I don't even think. I mean, yeah, it's got to be like somebody our age or.
I can't
older.
even tell you where to go try a good alligator meat at though. Like,
But what y'all
Now,
do?
yeah, a lot of people don't even make it right
Well,
now.
what do y'all do when y'all catch them? Y'all just eat.
So they most of the time they sell them whole. Every
Gotcha.
now and then they'll keep one, you skin it out for meat and all. That big one, actually, that was one of the biggest ones my buddy ever caught, and they actually let my little boy keep the head.
On that 125?
That big one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 125? Yeah.
on the bigger than 124
Yeah.
like chest.
Yeah.
that they actually let him keep the head. A friend of mine does skull mounts, so we're gonna get it skull mounted for him.
Holy shit!
So it'll be a door stopper.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
Shit, bro, your son's.
Tell you what though, your boy won't ever forget that though.
Hell no, I
hell
won't
no,
either. You
bro.
know,
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
He's got a big old picture of me and him with the alligator in his bedroom.
He loves that shit too.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
definitely.
That's awesome, bro.
dude.
And my little girl, she's she'll do that. She likes to do shit like that. She
Right.
likes to deer hunt and everything. She likes outdoors and
Well, I know
stuff.
you said she was like trying. What she wants to do when she gets out of school.
I think she wants to go for a dental assistant, then move up from there.
Right on.
But she plays softball. She deer hunts. She bow hunts.
Damn.
Her boyfriend, he hunts.
Yeah.
They've been together for about 2 years now, so he's pretty cool. I didn't kill him yet.
Right. Well,
You know,
well, that's
and
what I.
he's a good dude. Like I
Yeah.
can't complain. Like
That's what I was asking Kyle when I cut his hair. I was like, "Hey, bro, like I don't even know like how your daughter like can have boyfriends with you." Because I was just like, I know Kyle's
bro,
like
I'm really laid back.
Right,
Like I'm
right,
not
right.
that asshole type.
Just don't
of
come
dad.
with that bullshit.
Yeah, like you leave, you don't start no shit, there won't be none. You
Right,
know,
yeah. Right.
But I mean, for the most part, I'll help anybody do anything.
right.
You know.
What's the wife do?
She's a nurse.
Oh, yeah,
well,
that's
she's
true.
a certified nurse assistant. She does at home health care, goes
Yeah.
to take people at their houses and stuff. So she's ripping and running all the day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro.
Family life, bro.
The thing is, family life is beautiful, bro.
It's
like
yeah,
it's
dude.
work.
Oh yeah,
it's
bro.
work. It's
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
work, bro.
It's a lot.
But like some of the, like I have a lot of friends that are in the 60s, right? And they're like, bro, married life, one of the hardest things you could ever do, but it's one of the most rewarding things you could ever do.
And you know what's crazy is when I got into this arm wrestling world, met this arm wrestling group with this family, like it's an
there
arm
was a
wrestling
fam.
family. Like everybody knows everybody, and so your wife starts coming to tournaments with you, your kids start coming
Yeah.
to tournaments with you. She's like, she really didn't have I say she had friends, but not a whole bunch of friends.
Right.
If I had to say,
Yeah.
she's got a shit pile of friends that she's met through arm wrestling.
Cool.
Like a bunch of my friends' wives, they're all tight.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're all good friends. Like
Yeah.
she picked them to stand in the wedding. Like
Damn.
That's
crazy.
fucking awesome.
Like
yeah.
it's crazy. Like
Well, I mean, it's like a little community.
yeah, definitely.
that's good,
Definitely.
dude.
You know, I've been to some cool ass places. They got a little place called that little place, Albany, Georgia, is
Yeah.
a little small town, like a little Irish town, like
Yeah.
type deal. But it is coolish. You can walk across the whole town, like it's a mile long, the whole town.
They have tournaments over there.
Yeah,
Damn.
they used to. They had one called Pull of the Mountains, but they don't do it no more.
So after
I think it was Albany, Georgia. I'm trying to think.
after April, after Mississippi, like your goal is to try to get back to the Arnold Sports.
I'd like to do it. That all come in time.
Right.
If it happens, it happens. If it don't hurt my feeling. It ain't gonna make me or break me.
Right. You know, it would be pretty badass.
It
if,
would
like,
be.
you
It
won
would.
that.
I think it would be a good experience because actually we have. Is it the 23rd of this month? We have a good friend of ours. She is competing in a bodybuilding competition at the convention center. I think it is, or maybe the Lario Center.
Okay.
Coming up this month.
What's the name of the competition?
Is it Bayou Classic?
Oh yeah, that's it's over there. It used to be at a different venue, I think.
Or it might be the Posturing Center or something like
Yeah.
that. But it's coming up, so we're gonna check that out.
They used to have it
So-
at the Best Western, I think. Well, maybe not. I
I'll
don't
find
know.
out where it's from, and if y'all want to check that out.
Yeah, I've competed in that before.
but,
I did,
she's actually-
Bayou Classic.
She's actually going to do it, and it's one of my wife's real good friends. And we're going to go check that out. So me dealing with the bodybuilding stuff plus the arm wrestling, the Arnolds would be cool as shit to do.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And like knowing that I just saw like on Instagram and stuff, like because I still follow bodybuilding pretty heavily. Knowing all those, there's powerlifting, arm wrestling. There's like a lot of different competitions in there. If you made it to that, bro, that would be an accomplishment, like just overall, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always been in the back of my mind, but it was like if I always had either the time and the money or the money and no time.
Right,
that
right,
way,
right,
you know, it kind of sucks.
What Baba was asking me, he wrote down some notes. What's the greatest advice you've ever been told? Motherfucker comes with that heat, bro.
That's
Yeah.
a very broad question.
Right.
I mean, you know,
Fucking asshole, bro. And he had to leave to go piss. Of course.
I guess it would probably be, people tell you just be yourself. Be you, and if people can't take that, then fuck them.
Well, dude, it's
And
like,
you know, I deal with a lot of the guys are older,
Right.
so they tell you they've been there, they've done it. You know, keep a straight head on your shoulders and do what you can do, and don't give up.
You know, I feel like that's harder to do with like my generation though, because I feel like especially with my generation, you're more pressured to like conform.
Well, I wouldn't say that because
I mean, I think I was supposed to conform in my generation, and I'm still doing me.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
with like
It might not have gotten me to like all the doors I wanted to, but I'm
social media and everything now.
well, that's a big. I think it's a big problem.
right.
You know, I honestly do. I mean, we all play on Facebook. We all play on Twitter, Instagram.
course.
Dude, I just
everything.
got a Twitter, bro.
I have a Facebook account. That's it.
Yeah, dude,
Nothing else.
yeah. And you're
no,
like,
no Instagram, no nothing else. You know, and
thank you for supporting me, by the way, bro. Because I'm like, damn, bro, Kyle be fucking liking my shit all the time.
oh
Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm talking
definitely,
about,
you know?
bro. But
I mean,
and that's
shit,
the thing.
That's how it works. You know.
Well, yeah, dude. Well, it's supposed to work that way, but I don't feel like a lot of shit's reciprocated on a lot of ends. But like he's saying, like this generation, or just even our generation, I've noticed a lot of people like just start doing, you know, like I don't know, people are like kind of worried about themselves. You know, there is no
So-
loyalty like what you talking about. you
So
know?
the biggest thing today is nobody takes accountability for the shit they do.
boom.
At all, 100%. And so I guess I'm trying to raise my kids to where you fuck up, you're gonna know it,
Right.
and you're gonna
own up to
You're
it.
gonna own up to it. And my
Right,
little boy,
right.
he is like that. My little
Right.
girl's like that.
Not everybody gets a trophy.
No. So year before last, he said, tried out for the little Dizzy Dean baseball team.
Tight.
He said, Dad, what happens if I don't make it? I said, you choke it up and you try fucking harder next year.
Yep. That's it, bro.
He said, really? I said, yes. I said, you don't get no participation trophy. I said, you don't get none of this. I said, not everybody gets a trophy. I said, if you want a trophy, you got to go out there and earn your trophy.
Right.
So, and the group of kids they got coming up these days is just, they're soft.
Oh, I can tell you, like my best memory as a kid was when I was playing baseball. They had this big tournament where every ballpark sent a team from all over the state. And it was just park ball, but it was this place called Corner, Alabama. I'm talking about these some
Corner, Alabama.
cornbread
Corner.
motherfuckers out there.
Big boy.
Like I'm from I'm from Birmingham. These were the
biggest.
like y'all talk about the bayou.
Yeah.
These were the cornbread motherfuckers.
Right. Like that, hey, dude, at my aunt and uncle's house, they don't say they don't say potatoes. It says taters. On the
Taters?
fucking,
Yeah.
The
like taters.
best
and-
memory was fucking going out there whooping everybody's ass and us lifting that trophy at the end of the day.
guarantee it.
Because we did the whole tournament. We played like 8 games that day.
Damn.
By the end of it, we were tired as shit. But when we won that thing, you never saw kids celebrate harder than that.
Yeah,
Yep,
bro, because you earned it, bro.
And my little boy, the year he asked me about that with the Dizzy Dean team, he actually made the team.
Damn.
And that year he hit his first home run, and his head got that big.
Right.
I'm like,
thought he was a pro.
But I mean, shit, like it was the prettiest swing ever. Like
Right.
he
Yeah.
just looked like he barely even swung the bat, and
It was beautiful,
it was
bro.
beautiful. It was perfect.
And he
It made-
worked his dick off. for
It made him
Yeah,
feel like
you know
the
what I mean?
babe, though. It made him feel like the babe.
It- like I
yeah.
told him, I said, look, I said, if you want to, and I tell my daughter this every time, if you want a position, go out and work your ass off for it. And she plays catcher. And one of her
my
best
favorite
friends
position.
is a catcher. Them two girls work their ass off to play catcher. And they're two tough ass girls.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you don't have to worry about these girls.
Yeah.
Somebody like
They'll fuck something up.
yeah, like, and I'm not saying it because it's my daughter. It's because I brought her up. She was my firstborn, and I didn't know what I was doing as a dad.
Damn.
So I was rough.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna, and she grew up rough. Like we wrestled, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not brushing your hair. We're
Yeah.
gonna play in the yard.
Yeah.
That kind of shit, you
right,
know.
right.
And like she moved up, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now she's almost self-contained to like I don't have to push her to do anything.
Right.
She
know,
just
she
has
can- she can
that
take care of
self-drive
herself.
to herself.
She can take care of herself.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'll tell you
my
what,
bad,
though, that
Paris.
catcher position, whether it's softball,
No, Paris-
baseball,
Paris take care of
that's
herself.
one of the.
Dude, that's
I played it for about 5 years, and that is one of the roughest positions because
when I played ball, that's what I played. I
you
played
gotta
catcher.
you gotta put yourself like more than anybody else on the field. You're putting yourself in the most dangerous position because when somebody's running in there, And I remembered it when I was playing. My coaches, everything they taught us was if you're coming into home plate and that catch is there, you better dig that fucking cleat into his chest.
Yeah.
Damn.
Them girls are tough, bro. Like when she first started playing, I said, you wanna play, you wanna be in the game 100%?
Right.
Play catcher. I said, but you gotta be tough. And she kind of just fell into it. Like, my little boy don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I played that shit for about a year because I was like a little fat kid. I fucking hated catching. But, I mean, some people love it. And, I mean...
I loved it when I played.
Yeah, I wanted to
You was
be,
ever a fat kid or no?
No.
No.
You was always outside doing shit?
I was always outside.
I was too, bro. I was
just
so
some
fat.
kids had it and some kids didn't.
Yeah, bro. I mean, not everybody's
like,
got the good genetics.
I was
man.
always... We had a canal by the house. I lived in a canal, played in the
That's
ditch,
beautiful.
catching turtles, whatever, I mean,
Yeah.
and then, I always... Anything outside... That shit that was me. If I had to do with a book or something inside, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I get so distracted so easy. I'll sit there and I'll start reading something. And if you say, hey, I'm like, I'm fucked, I'm done.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like,
I know what you mean.
like,
Yeah,
it's
well,
crazy.
that's that ADHD, bro.
Yeah.
Or ADD.
Like, I walk a couple times a week. I walk 3.5, probably 3.5 to 4 miles a couple times a week.
Right.
I would take the dog for a walk, and that's my peace of mind.
Yeah.
Take my little walk. I go watch the deers, look at the eagles, whatever.
Yeah.
I told Eric that the other day.
Yeah,
I
he was
said,
showing me videos and shit, bro. That shit's fire,
wanna
bro.
get
It's
a,
I do the same thing.
I want to get a camera because I want to
Peaceful.
start doing wildlife pictures. I
Yeah.
like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Because I deer hunt. I see all kinds of shit.
It's beautiful, bro.
Like,
If you ever seen an eagle fucking just...
and, I mean, that just interests me. I like that.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's my peace of mind, Go fishing. Me and one of my good friends, actually he's my boss, we fish all the time together.
Damn.
That's peace of mind. You get together with somebody, you go fishing, and we was doing it every day after work.
I feel like you're someone that has a respect for the wildlife too, though. Like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
dude.
you don't
Yeah.
just hunt them.
You ought
or
to see
fish
the
'em. Like,
videos.
some people you'll see
His
and it's
videos
like,
and shit.
Yeah, like
they don't
I don't
respect the animal.
like
No,
I'm a big hunter, but I don't shoot everything I see.
yeah.
You have like what would you call like certain levels of respect, morals. Like if you see a mama deer
Yeah.
with the baby, you don't shoot that.
No.
Because
Now they got people that do.
They do.
They got people that shoot both of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
but
right.
that's just not me.
What would you call it? Like almost like respect or like what would you call it? Like more like a moral thing?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I mean, like,
I know what you mean because
it would just
I learned that from
it's just kind of like a respect for nature type deal. Like,
Yeah.
that's your next year's population.
right.
So you don't destroy that.
Right.
And I enjoy watching animals.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what Kyle was saying. He was about to buy a camera, bro. He was showing me videos in his phone, and it looked badass. And I was like, "Fuck, dude, you might be good at that." So Bobo was asking, "What's the worst advice you ever got?"
In your life, bro.
worst advice I ever got.
He gave me some good advice earlier.
Here's some keys. Go drive after you've been drinking. I mean, shit.
Who the fuck said
What someone told you like this?
I mean, fuck. It happens all the time. I mean, you leave a
bro.
bar.
Hey, bro.
Give me my keys. All right, here you go. Bye.
Yep.
I mean, worst advice. I mean, I really, I don't know. Like, I don't.
You don't really like associate yourself with people that are negative anyway.
No, not really. I mean, I
Well, let's
used
be
to.
honest. Who really keeps track of the worst advice?
Yeah,
you
I
kind of
mean,
lose.
like, I mean, I really, I kind of got a discomfort for certain places.
Right.
Like, I don't go to ballrooms much no more. We'll go hang out every night. I really
Right.
don't drink.
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
So,
Yeah.
everybody's like, you're always uptight. Like, no, I'm just always aware.
Correct.
So if I start drinking, if I'm somewhere and I start drinking, I get fucked up. I don't know what the fuck's going on around me.
Right.
Like,
You don't like being out of control.
and that's it.
Yeah.
I like having as much control of my environment as I can.
Correct.
And that's not, I guess it's a good and bad thing.
Right.
Because sometimes you can enjoy yourself and sometimes, you're worried about what the hell's going on. So
Correct.
you can't enjoy yourself.
Right.
So that's like parades. I hate fucking parades.
Yeah.
But I go because my wife and my kids like to go.
Right.
So
But you like me, you probably be like looking around and making sure.
I'm constantly watching shit,
dude.
seeing what the hell's going
Yeah.
on,
Yeah. In the next 3 years, 5 years, let's say shit goes how you want it to go. life? Where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years?
In the back of Ames.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I know what you mean.
better than what I am now.
Correct.
Financially.
Yeah.
Of course, because that's the
But
ultimate
I know
goal.
what you mean. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal. Like, I'm not that type, like, I don't want to move across the lake.
right.
I'm not moving to another state.
Yeah.
Everything I know and I do is here.
Yeah.
So maybe a bigger house or something. But
Yeah.
as far as that goes, like,
Other than that, like your kid getting married.
yeah, but kids,
Eventually get some
go
grandkids,
to-
blah, blah.
way down the line. I don't know.
Not 3 to 5 years.
like-
Not 3 to 5
yeah,
years.
but like-
How old's your daughter?
She'll be 18 in August.
Okay, I know what you mean.
So
I got a
she'll be going to
15, I got a
college.
15, yeah.
My little boy, he's 13. So,
Yeah.
and
Doing his thing?
We probably, me and my wife, we do pretty much what we want.
That's
now.
beautiful,
Like the
bro.
kids, they're old enough, they do what they want.
Yeah.
Just ask
So
me.
you got a 17 and a what?
13.
13. Okay.
So-
So I got a 15, so I know what you mean.
So ask me what you want to do. If you want to go hang out with your friends, tell me where you're going, and it's good.
yeah.
My little boy knows, like, he is paranoid. Like, if he fucks up, like, Dad's gonna whip my fucking ass.
Yeah. He's the boy.
Yeah, you can tell, bro. You can tell. Too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, yeah.
it's good. Like, I mean, I got 2 great kids. They do good in school.
Yeah.
They listen.
Yeah. They're good all around.
If me and the wife want to go out somewhere, we going. You
Yeah.
know, y'all can stay home.
Yeah.
Or we'll let y'all
Order
go
some
stay
pizza, hang
somewhere.
out, fuck out.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you treat them as human. Like, you're like, hey,
Yeah,
bro, this was
yeah.
out.
Like, I'm your friend to a certain point.
Correct.
I will be your best friend to a certain point.
Yeah.
But then you got to know that I'm
Yeah.
still your daddy, and you're gonna do what the hell I tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
Just don't cross that. Don't cross that.
Exactly.
Don't cross that line. Yeah.
So, and I'm pretty lenient.
Yeah.
So
I kind of take. I take the same. Like
I feel like y'all both had the same approach with your kids, because like Baba with his daughter, bro, it's like you. It's like he's kind of like he handles her like the roughest.
yeah.
But she's got.
And
like,
it wasn't
the
on
respect.
purpose. It just
Right.
happened that way.
Correct.
Well, yeah.
So and
Well,
like
yeah, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing either.
So I
Yeah,
had friends
yeah.
tell me, like, my little girl, she's 17, she's been with him for 2 years. So
Yeah.
15-ish, 14-ish, they
Yeah.
started,
Yeah.
dating. And everybody's like, I had friends say, well, how you let your girl date that young? I'm like, what I'm going to do, lock them up for their life?
Right.
Like, I mean,
well, bro, look at us.
I mean,
Shit, dude, we had girlfriends at 13, 14. I mean,
But
shit.
it was kind of like the same for like, because we've tasted the street. We tasted that.
I know
yeah,
exactly
man.
what's going to happen.
Right.
Right.
But you can't stop it.
Right.
So give them their rope and make sure they don't hang themselves.
Right. And
Correct.
you feel like that's kind of, because I noticed like with his daughter, like you feel like with your daughter, that's kind of like made them more like trusting of you to where they don't do
definitely,
crazy shit. 'Cause,
definitely.
like,
'Cause
dude,
she'll come up to me and tell me, like,
Yeah.
I don't need to know your personal business.
Right.
That's your personal business. But she'll tell me or my wife, and mostly my wife, not me, because
Right.
I'm like that borderline, like
Yeah.
blow up or not blow up.
right.
Yeah.
But they're pretty outgoing with us.
Yeah. And that's awesome. It's basically
Well, they trust
that
you.
relationship.
They don't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
crazy
that's
It's
shit.
that relationship, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because like if you hold them back, bro, they'll fucking sneak out the house.
Yeah, because when we was growing up, we was looking for the girls that was locked up.
Yeah.
Like, let that girl out the house and watch what happens.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Same thing happens like when kids go to college and they've been locked up their whole fucking life. They go
They
to
go
college.
they
go crazy,
but
bro.
wow.
Everclear, fucking gang bang, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Rape
It's crazy.
charges, all type of crazy shit.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the fuck?
like,
Yep.
where did I go wrong?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you kept that motherfucker locked
Yeah,
up.
you didn't like
10 years.
You didn't trust them enough to let them do
And the thing is,
Let them live their life.
correct.
correct. Yeah, yeah.
And like I keep telling my little girl that, like, she wants to work.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, this is gonna be your last year of high school ball. Play softball.
yeah,
Because that's memories you can't get back.
right. Yeah,
And then she's gonna play park ball. So I'm like, look, if you play park ball this year, I'll help coach.
yeah,
Because I usually help my buddy coach every year anyway.
yeah.
And she's like, I don't know if I want to play. I want to work. I said, don't worry about fucking work. Play and
Yeah.
enjoy your time as a kid
Yeah.
until that time is gone.
Right.
Because once it's gone, it's gone. Because I kicked myself in the ass. I played sports and I wish I'd have played more.
Right.
Or did more.
Yeah.
So
Once that adulthood kicks in, that's a
it's
wrap,
it.
son.
Once you start working, it don't stop.
No.
And they don't understand that point.
Right.
It's just, I want to make money and
Like,
blah,
enjoy
blah,
when
blah.
you're 16. Enjoy when you're 15. Enjoy when you're 16.
Enjoy it till you can't enjoy it no more.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
I love that, bro.
Hey, dude.
You know what that means,
That's
Eric?
fire. What?
That means you about to have some babies, bro.
A little longer. Wait, once the wife gets out of it. The wife still got to.
Hey, he's saying not never, but not yet.
The wife still got to get into nursing school and get out. So after that will be straight.
A few margaritas, bro. Done, bro.
Practice, bro.
That's
practice.
what he said. Not now, but not never.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably be the 40-year-old dad.
I don't know. You better be careful. Eric be taking his time with margaritas. I watched him drink them. He'd be like,
I babysip him. No, but I mean, you know, I'm 36 and my wife's about to get into nursing school. So probably after 3 years, I'll probably be like a 40-year-old dad. Hey. So I just got to stay in shape.
Hey, bro.
I'm cool with it. Hey, dude, my dad.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, they said the 40's the new 30.
Well,
hey, you like that 30, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
but real shit, one of my, I would say greatest accomplishments for me, as far as like with my kids, is kind of like that relationship. Like I have that one daughter, right? And then I put that. That's why I have like not the most like eggs in a basket or whatever, but like even if I fail at this, fail at that, whatever.
You're good dad.
That's
like,
it. No matter what,
you come home and you know everything your kid needed, you gave him.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus,
yeah. And like, hey, we got to go talk about this, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I fucked up on this. Cool. I shouldn't have.
Yeah, he treats her like an adult, bro. And
I'm the same
way.
But
like that relationship right there.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
That's what I told him. I was like, hopefully,
and I love that, bro.
Hopefully, I could be like that with my kids, man.
You know,
it's on that daily, bro. Because like if we doing it, bro, you could definitely do it, dog.
Oh yeah, dude. I think I'm gonna be like that because I've watched a lot of different parents.
So you grew up from a different aspect as the people today.
Correct.
So
yeah, correct. Well, yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm going to try to show you all the right things and show you what not to do. Excuse me. And, you know, I'm still going to let you fuck up because, like, if you can't, like, hold anybody
like,
back.
I'm going to point you in this direction.
Yeah.
And if you take it, great. And if you take it and you fuck up, then you realize where you screwed up at. I'm not going to baby you and hold your hand to do it.
Yeah.
You need to realize that yourself.
It's like I tell my wife, you got to let them learn, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, but, hey, dude. I appreciate you coming on. How was it?
It's great.
Yeah. But
Eric, you look like a whole character right now.
I'm about to go arm wrestle motherfucker right now.
Hey,
I ain't got that.
Try him out real quick, bro.
Shit, bro.
Just give him a little bit.
Hey,
come on, don't make the man get embarrassed on his own podcast.
Hey, bro. I got to cut hair, bro. Kyle turned. Hey, bro.
He can't have a broken finger. He can't cut hair. He can't make money. He can't do podcasts.
Hey, straight up. Well, I could probably do it.
Bobo, I need my fade on Friday, man. Don't get him hurt.
So Kyle, like, you know, his job is physical labor. Mine's a little bit less physical. I mean, it's still physical standing up and all that bullshit.
Let me just try it, Kyle. Let me try it.
I'll tell you what, that's a big thing too. So when I came from working from the rental company back to doing what I'm doing now,
right?
I came back into shape quick.
What do you mean?
Like, because when I was working for a rental company, I was a service tech, so I would drive around. 80% of my day was driving around, so I got fat and lazy.
So you got to pick up the fucking well.
So now I turn riches consistently all day long, so I'm doing more physical labor than I originally was doing. So,
damn. Okay, fuck, bro. So you getting back in shape just from work?
Yeah, just from work.
And turning the wrench is...
So I lift heavy shit all day long.
Yeah.
Then I go to the gym. Then whatever.
All right. How we got to set y'all up?
You can just go like that.
Yeah, hold up.
I'm just
fucking Bible. He's like, bro.
You want me to video?
Video or picture?
Does it matter if I'm closer?
Yes.
Or loud?
So
Babo.
It's hard to do on a table like this.
Yeah.
So you would almost have to be.
Yeah, y'all would have to be like closer
so
up.
When you would set up, you would almost set up like this.
Almost close.
Yeah.
That was it.
So set up like that, and then it would be like this.
Boom. But when he grabbed that arm, that ass locked up.
And then you always sitting down or no?
I mean, I'm good.
I'm saying, like, do you usually sit down?
No, you stand up.
Yeah, everybody's standing up, Bobby.
You have a peg on this side of the table, so when you pull, you can pull against something.
Ah.
So this is ballroom arm wrestling.
Okay.
This is where people get pissed off.
Like, throw me a bull light.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey. All right. So let me hit that one time, bro.
All right.
You ready?
All right. I guess I got to go. Bobby was trying. Bobby was about to move.
That,
How that felt, bro?
It felt good, bro.
Shit, bro. I ain't trying to.
I felt like I was trying to get a tuna. Hey, try it out, dude. It's cool. Like,
all right, bro.
You
all
feel
right,
like
bro.
torque.
All right.
Like you're on a Z drive. Like if you know what I'm talking about. I've
actually arm wrestled Kyle before in fucking school, bro. He almost killed me. I mean,
No, but it's
literally.
cool though, because it's
Dude,
you can feel it.
Hey, Kyle used to literally, he would be setting up and just boom, boom. I've never like really seen him like actually struggle against anybody, to be honest with you.
Let me try some. Let me try some.
So look, we just do left hand. No, look, just
Okay. Well, shit.
some people are stronger left-handed than they realize.
Really?
Yes, I'm not that one.
Okay.
Go.
Go.
That's awesome, bro.
All right.
And you're stronger than you think.
I was like,
Eric, was that you I heard popping?
I felt that socket popping. I was like, shit, if Kyle put a little torque on this bitch, my socket going.
I was hearing,
What's
I was
crazy
hearing
is-
some crackle popping. That's what I was hearing.
So what's
That's
crazy
probably my
is
shorts ripping.
when you set up like this, like
Yeah.
ballroom,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
totally different than setting up on a table.
Well, yeah, but y'all are both like standing up like a lot tighter.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Gotcha.
You're standing up over your arm
Yes.
compared
Oh,
to
okay.
so you can see what happens and everything
Right.
else.
Because like I've seen some of the tournaments, like especially after I saw that show, like they would look like they was like more locked up, right? Or then it's almost always the same.
You almost doing everything the same depending on where you want to set up.
Gotcha.
But after the go, then pretty much anything goes unless you get in a bad position and they stop you.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I know you told me you seen like a lot of nasty, like
I've seen a few of them actually.
some crazy snap, like arm snaps. And,
I've seen a few arm snaps. Seen a few bicep tears. And then we was at a tournament in Lake Charles, a little hole in the wall tournament, just hanging out, and we was having a good time. And I turned my back and I heard it, and I just walked out the bar. I'm like,
You heard it. Pop.
I heard no. It sounds like if you was to put a 2x4 on a curve and run it over the truck, that snap. That's how it sounds. It's that
shit.
loud. It's bad.
cool.
That's
Wait,
fucking
bro.
amazing, bro. Hey, thank you for like.
Hey,
let me
dude,
try
yeah.
you out real
Yeah,
quick,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
problem.
Hey, I'm glad Baba
like
made,
that shit,
I'm glad
man.
Baba made me try it out. I know you talked about you don't really get on Facebook much, but like where can people reach you at if they want to like try to get
You
in
can
touch
reach
with
us
you?
on Facebook. We have a team Facebook page. It's
right.
Team Louisiana Savage Arms.
All right.
You can post that in there. You could send me a message on Facebook at Kyle Bear.
And Kyle's very active on Facebook, guys.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if, like
It's
people are, like,
KYLE.
Yep.
yep. If people are like interested in arm wrestling and stuff like that, I mean,
You know,
Kyle Savage Arms, is it?
no, it's just my name, Kyle Bear. But Savage Arms,
Fucking Kyle Savage
No,
Arms.
Team Louisiana.
Team Louisiana, bro.
Savage Arms does
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
Facebook
yeah.
page.
Yeah,
we do
correct,
have our own
correct,
page.
correct.
You can go on and look, and they got videos.
they should
pictures of
call that
everybody.
motherfucker that.
But I mean, and then if there's somebody in a place that like I can't get to, I can
Right.
put them with somebody.
Right,
You know,
right, right,
Because we
right.
have people all over.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
I know guys from here
Shit.
to Miami.
Yeah.
Texas, Tennessee. I mean, all over the country.
Yeah.
You know, and like he was saying about the big cornbread fed people, like Mississippi is a bunch of big cornbread fed
Yeah.
boys, like
Yeah.
big, strong oxes.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
literally. Yeah, I know what you
yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, they got some big boys out there in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Texas too?
That's one state I never did go to.
No shit.
But from what I hear, though, since I'm from
They got some big
Louisiana-
boys from Texas because I met a bunch of them guys.
Yeah.
I pulled them here in the States,
Yeah.
but I've never been to a Texas tournament.
Yeah.
Just that's a long way the other way.
That's a long. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like,
yeah,
that's 4 hours just to get to Texas.
Right.
You know,
right.
I mean,
Damn.
So we usually go to the opposite way, like the bigger tournaments in Georgia,
Yeah.
Alabama, Florida,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
yeah.
For sure, dude.
No, it was beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
no.
dude,
Hey,
I-
thank you for that arm
Oh,
strength
no
right
problem.
there,
Bro,
bro.
yeah, my shit. I'm gonna go ice my shit after, dude. Kyle, really appreciate you coming on the show,
no
bro.
problem.
And whenever you go to these tournaments, me and Bob we're gonna go to one of them, maybe two of them, but we're gonna try to like follow.
I might
the
go to
journey.
6 of them, nigga. Like
Shit, yeah.
So
yeah.
I wish they
mean,
would do one. We used to do one on the coast in Biloxi.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was pretty
That was probably
cool.
fun.
At
Oh, that-
Shaggy's.
shit, that could
At
be a
Shaggy's
cool
on the
little-
coast.
At Shaggy's
Yeah,
on the
we did
coast?
a big one over there, and that was like you couldn't fit another person in there. It was
was
legit.
awesome.
Yeah,
Shaggy's on the coast.
It was legit.
Well, hell yeah, dude.
I'm gonna check that out.
We're gonna go down there with you in April and show support. show support, bro. And
Cool deal.
I appreciate you coming on, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
Y'all can meet a bunch of the good guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Hey,
you,
hey, tell me, just bust out you already got married, right? Just bust out the babies, bro.
bro. Hey, man, you never know, bro. You never know. All right. Appreciate you guys. And
We love you like cheesecake,
what
bro.
you were saying, Tyler?
Your glasses are blinking.
Oh, dude, I know.
This nigga always be,
Technical difficulties, bro, all the
he
time.
be having them things on, bro. Like, I don't even know how you got them on, bro.
Hey, dude, it's magic.
That's his
And,
grills.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, remember the grills, bro? People used to get the grills back in the day. The slugs for thugs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, dude.
You remember
Oh,
slugs?
yeah,
Corner
bro.
store goals.
Yeah, bro. That's for people that don't know. That's a West Bank shit. But
Corner store
hey guys,
goals.
appreciate y'all listening.
It was
thanks,
amazing,
Kyle.
bro.
Thank
Hey,
you, Kyle, for
appreciate you,
coming
bro.
on.
Yeah, thank y'all for having
Thank
me.
you,
Bro, real
bro.
Appreciate
shit.
it.
One of the most, for me, I was the most interesting person I've ever met yet.
Appreciate it.
Because you said the arm wrestling and everything else went out the water.
He was like,
like
he was like, bro,
pharmaceutical
can I come?
business.
He was like,
I'm
can I
like,
come?
please, I'm coming, bro. And
I mean, Bob was always busy. I thought he was out of town, so I was like, yeah, bro, if you want
nigga,
to
I
come.
was busy
said,
as
hey,
fuck
dude.
today,
He
bro.
probably flew in for this.
Well, dude, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. And like, for him to like jump at it like that, I was like, yeah, bro, I got somebody different for you. Because each episode I'm trying to bring on somebody that's like
Oh,
a little
yeah,
different.
totally.
You know what I
I've
mean?
been trying- I've been watching
Different
every one,
Yeah, dude.
you know?
Well, I appreciate it, brother. And
know?
I mean, do you see like you feel like it's kind of going that direction?
yeah.
And I mean,
just give
every
it time,
story is
bro.
different.
Give it time.
Every
I mean,
story
you
is
can't
different.
do nothing but try.
Hey,
That's
bro.
it. That's all.
I mean, it's all uphill.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's all uphill, son.
Hey, bro. Well, you definitely motivated me to keep going, bro. So good luck to you, brother, and we'll see you soon, bro. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.